Target 11 uncovers an alarming new trend about credit card crime. Thieves are now targeting mom and pop stores in our area, and Robin Taylor discovered they're getting away with thousands of credit card numbers. Robin.
Well, Peggy, why steal someone's wallet when you can hack into a computer system and get thousands of credit cards? The major retailers have gotten smart. They've put security measures in place to keep the bad guys out. So the criminals are now turning to small businesses. A beer distributor in Washington, PA, a resort in the Laurel Highlands, a national bookstore chain. All hacked and credit cards compromised. One of those cards belonged to Taylor Polyer.
My card had been used in Florida for a number of purchases that didn't match up to my whereabouts.
Experts say what happened to Taylor fits a nationwide pattern. Hackers get into a business's computer system. They steal credit card numbers and then hold on to them. Several months later, the numbers are sold on the black market and turned into cards that can be swiped or even used in an ATM.
You can take a hotel room key and turn it into a credit card within 10 seconds.
Then the spending spree begins. In the U.S., thieves rack up an estimated $3.5 billion a year in fraudulent charges.
They'll keep doing it until somebody finally says you can't and they turn that card off.
High-profile hacks make headlines, but industry experts say 90% of data breaches are at small businesses.
Many people think it's never going to happen to them, that it's only going to happen to the big guys. But the big guys have the money to have the systems in place to make sure that they're secure.
Mom and pop businesses are often the most vulnerable because so many of their customers use credit cards.
We've had people who just couldn't pay for their meal because they didn't have a credit card with them.
So the owner of Harold's Inn in Hopewell invested in one of the most secure systems on the market with the latest software and a strong firewall to keep thieves away.
Data thieves are constantly trying to hack into systems.
Credit card transactions used to be processed over phone lines. Now companies are using the internet, increasing speed, but also opening the door to hackers. Experts here are monitoring the illegal activity, but say there's not much they can do to stop hackers who are overseas.
Sometimes you can do everything right, and you still may have an incident.
So what can you do? Well, for one, you can be careful where you use your credit card. If they have an extremely old system, it could be vulnerable. Also, to check to see if your credit card has a zero liability policy. So if the number is stolen, you won't be responsible for the charges. Robin Taylor, Channel 11 News.
Thanks, Robin. And you know, Robin is our consumer watchdog, so if you have a problem that you'd like her to look into, you can email her at target11@WPXI.com. You can also find Robin on Twitter at WPXI Robin Taylor.